Hello, everybody. Good morning. It is now 2:36 in the morning, and I actually fell asleep early, so I didn't get a chance to do much. But I woke up with a message, and it was basically about the twin flames and how love can make things happen. So I want to see what is the big message that was given to me at 2 something in the morning. And I believe it was like 2:22. So it was this song right here that actually started playing that made me go into the message. This song popped up on my timeline. And it gave me the message. What I did get from the song, if you are going to look it up, it's Pebbles called Love Makes Things Happen. And it's featuring Babyface. Just gonna turn this down a little bit. So basically, when I listen to this song, I basically get the message that we can't help who we fall in love with and how love is entered into our world or in our atmosphere. Sometimes it happens unexpectedly. Sometimes we walk straight into it. We don't know. A lot of us are restricted to know what real true love is. And that's because, like I always say in some of my messages, some of the things that our parents and our grandparents installed in us is if you have a child with somebody, you're supposed to marry them. It is the way that it's supposed to be. Y'all got to excuse my body because I got to get ready for tomorrow. But it is the way that it's supposed to be. But the biggest problem is in our generation is in our parents' generation is that we didn't know how to wait like we were supposed to. That was the curse that was put upon man and woman in this world for not being obedient. By us not being obedient to our flesh, to our own souls, we then conflict the karmic cycles. I feel like a lot of us enter karmic cycles as lessons because it's a punishment due to our disobedience to spirit. Now, what makes me say this is, if you think about it, in the Bible it says that Adam and Eve ate from the fruit of the tree of knowledge. What is the tree of knowledge? Things that we are not supposed to know, correct? And by us not supposed to know anything about this forbidden tree, and us being disobedient and wanting to know so much that we allowed others to speak in our ears to allow us to eat from this forbidden fruit. Now listen to this. The snake, to me, the snake that's in the garden, is now in our modern day. It's your family members, your friends, with the world, with the TVs, with the shows, with the music we listen to. It's those things are now occurring to destroy the way that we are being disobedient now. Because we're following men and we're not following spirit. And by us not following spirit, this is how we enter into the wrong things. We enter into relationships that's based on money, sex, drugs, gambling, the picture perfect life. But one thing we forgot is Spirit said if we wait upon him and we love ourselves first, we automatically will attract love. So I feel like love is the key to a lot of things. And the thing that we forgot to do is we ate from the tree of knowledge, the things that we was not supposed to know that would happen if we were disobedient. So the things that we are now going through is the karmic cycles. We humanity have released that into the atmosphere. So when I see this song, Love Makes Things Change, you have to love yourself. You have to, once you become that person that love yourself genuinely, you'll be able to remove and not be so basically you will not accept the things that people say to you about what your love life should be like or what your happiness should be like. I feel like love makes things happen because no matter what, if the universe put you in alignment with your twin flame, Love is going to bring you two together. Whether you're together in this lifetime or the next lifetime or the next lifetime after that, that just means that there is still some things that you're being disobedient about. So you're keeping yourself from this connection. You're not listening to spirit. But I'm going to go ahead and start this reading. Let's see what message comes across for the collective. Let's see. What is going on with the twin flames? What energy can I pick up on? Love make things happen. Okay. Can I get 4 cards for this message on this morning? Angels, what is the message for the collective on this morning? Ooh. Can I get 2 more cards? Thank you. Separation to free yourself. And at the bottom of the deck, we have reconciliation. For some, there is a reconciliation that is about to take place. So this could be why this message came across to me this morning. I feel like okay. This is for some, not for many. When I see soulmate, yes, I said soulmate. So this is definitely telling you that there may be a reconciliation that is about to take place with a soulmate. Due to the fact this is the overall topic, but this was the first card that came out. The nice guys finished last. There's a lot of passion in this connection. Listen, this is for some divine feminines and divine masculines that is in separation. Like I said, we have to free ourselves from the things that once restricted us and pay attention to the things that we're attracted to. This is why some of us is going through separation, because there's still things that we got to free ourselves from that is allowing us not to be attracted to things and to be able to enjoy in the moment with life. Basically, life is not as good as it should be right now. But when I see soulmate and reconciliation, I do know that this is something that's about to come back together. Whether it's a separation that's taking place, I feel like once both partners actually free themselves from their mental anguish and the restrictions that is placed upon them from other people and other things, this is a curse that is placed upon our lives. I feel like this separation to be over. Because there is something that is gravitating to this reconciliation. It's something that keep attracting you or the other person. Let's revert. Let's see what's taking place. Let's confirm these cards. Let's confirm these cards. Again, I have a reading later on today a reading party that I'm doing, and I'm just like, I don't know. There's a message that is actually coming across that is quite profound, and if this message actually confirms itself at the reading party, it just lets me know that it's something that the collective itself needs to know. This is the message that the universe wants everybody to understand. Let's see. Why is soulmate here? You have deep replenished, retreat, rest, and be held. This is your safe place. Yes, this is your soulmate. This person is your safe place. This person is somebody that you can actually open up with. This is why this attraction card is here. Because this is something that you feel safe, that nourishes your soul. Of course, this is your soulmate. This is your divine feminine, divine masculine. This is somebody that is a part of your soul, so it's very familiar to you. Why is separation here for the collective? Listen, this came out in the reading I did yesterday on my Facebook, and I did it on the YouTube channel, right? And it's weird because both of these cards now came out together during separation, right? This is a confirmation of separation. You got align your life. For some twin flames that's dealing with a person outside of the connection with their divine feminine or divine masculine, you're going through a separation or thinking of a separation. A time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You know that this is going to take place because you and this person is not aligned. You have to unbound from this in order to live in your full divinity. Outside of this reconciliation that wants to take place with your twin flame or your soulmate, outside of that, there's something you have to become free from. So you know that separation is on the horizon because you're not aligned with this person. It says align your life. What is not aligned or need to change? What needs to change is this situation that you're dealing with in order for you to become unbound from the things that always bound you down. It says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past life. This is a karmic cycle that has happened. This is a past life karmic cycle that you're now back into this time with your divine feminine to heal. These are lessons that you have not learned before that you're now sent to the universe. The universe sent you back onto earth to learn. And this is why you're going through the separation. Maybe this time you're seeing it for what it is because it does says unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I feel like this is now taking place because of this separation this could be either from your divine feminine or this could be from a karmic partner or a soulmate that you're dealing with. Whoever this person is, I feel like this is two different messages for whoever it may resonate from. You're going through separation or you was in separation because you wasn't aligned with your divine feminine or divine masculine at the time. So you had to break free from all the patterns that once in a past life did keep you from being in this connection with your partner. If it's not that, then you're dealing with a karmic cycle that never was good for you. And a karmic partner and you are not in the same alignment. And I feel like some people are awakening to that because they're noticing that this is what bound them from living, from being free, from accepting what the universe has given to them. Why is attraction here? Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You know you are the person that creates your own divinity, your own world. And you know that you have the key basically to manifest anything that you're attracted to. And you're starting to realize that the things that you're attracted to is what you're being enlightened from. It's a part of your growth. You're starting to realize this is your abundancy. Whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine, you feel like this is the light. This is your way. This is your path. This is your destiny. The things that you're attracted to is what you're destined to see. Because it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So the more and more you enjoy in yourself and you show, like, basically the light that you reflect off yourself, if you're dealing with how can I say it? If you're being yourself emotionally, physically, and mentally, you will attract the people that's aligned with you. And that's why you need to enjoy in yourself at this moment, whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine. This is on a collective level. You need to be focused on the things that you're attracted to or the things that is attracted to you in the same level that you're attracted to it. For the fact of it is, this is your way to be free from the things that was restricting you. Why is free yourself here? Why is free yourself here? Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Listen, it's time for you to tell the truth. It's no longer, you got to free yourself from the fear. Tell the truth about your life. Tell the truth about your story. Tell the truth about the things that you know. Tell the truth about your emotions. Tell the truth about, share your voice, because again, there is other people that's going through the same thing that needs to hear this. This is why the universe is telling you to free yourself from the mental restrictions that hold you bounded to things that is no longer of you. Past life contracts, past life relationships. things that was always hindering you from being a person of light, the person that you were supposed to be, things that was making you angry, things that was making you frustrated. Once you free yourself from all these things and you tell your story, you now became the pillar of light for somebody else. You now became the attraction. You now became the attraction. Because your story tells how you was once bounded by life with things that you wasn't aligned with, things that broke you apart. You freeing yourself. You're going through separation from these things, whether it causes anxiety or not. So don't fear the fact that you're still hiding in this cave full of emotions and your emotions is just there. Step foot into your emotions. Free yourself mentally. Tell your story because there's other people that's waiting to listen. Your story can free a lot of people. Why is reconciliation here? Okay, for some. You got the intention, rite of passage crossing the threshold. Like I said, when you separate from things that you're not aligned with and you move closer into the things that is meant to nourish your soul, dealing with this reconciliation with your divine feminine or divine masculine, you come out of that dark space. There's a lot of dark space, but I feel like for some, once you free yourself, it's just something. Listen, in this picture, you see that it's very far away and it looked dim and it's just a dark alley. It looked like it's not very promising on the other side. But I feel like once you free yourself mentally, you'll start seeing the light. You got to step foot into your emotions now. So with this reconciliation, it looked like it's not promising. But love will make things happen. That's what this message is for. Because even with the darkest things that happen in this connection or darkest things that happen that is going on in your life, whether you're divine, masculine, or feminine, it says it's time it's time for you to cross that threshold now. It's time for you to take that freedom of that way of life, the things that you want. To someone from your past is returning to your life. There's a reconciliation that is about to take place because I feel like some people is starting ready to come out of that dark space now. That space that kept them restricted all their life because they never figured out that they wasn't aligned with certain things. They was just accepting it for what it was. Somebody's going through an awakening right now because you got to trust the nudging, the nuggle. You're being pushed out of this dark space. And you're being pushed to touch them emotions because you're now, the universe is freeing you from the mental restrictions that once was upon your life. It has to go. That's not a part of you. That's a part of your flesh. That's a part of what the world wanted you to be. It says, what is the nudging feeling trying to tell you? Mind, body, and soul, everything is connected. It's telling you to free yourself from this dark clouds. Let's see. Let's give it one more. I don't know. I'm going in deep this time because I don't know this message. Listen. You hear that? Somebody is ready to free their self and be their self. They ready for that. Oh. Let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of excited about this message. Told you love make things happen. Reconciliations is about to take place. This is about to be a very bright future. Why is soulmate here? You got respectivity. Like I said, this is the give or take. This is what nourishes you and you nourish it. It says allow yourself to receive. This will increase the intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So once you come back, I feel like some of you are being nudged to go back to this soul partner because it makes you who you are. And you're not afraid to be yourself. It makes you feel like you're more connected to who. It's like home to you. This is home base. And once you give to this connection, and this connection will automatically give back to you because this is what your soul is letting you to be. Okay. Why is separation here? Home and inner goddess. Listen. Okay. Let's get this together. So, again, we have separation, right? Separation is on, okay, I'm like, again, this is the same thing. I don't know, guys. I like this reading because it's explaining a lot. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So there is somebody that is about to be left behind, or somebody is in separation from their divine feminine or divine masculine. I'm going to go with the first story first. This is for somebody that is dealing with a partner that they're not aligned with because of the alignment card. What is not aligned or need to change? It is this partner that you're dealing with. This person is not of you. You have to unbound from this stuff that is restricting you from this partner. And then you got home. Remember I said the soulmate feels like home. You're leaving something that does not feel like home, or you're leaving something behind that does not feel like home. It says your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So once you change your environment and you go through this separation with somebody, or somebody leaves a situation that they're not aligned with, they will automatically be safe at home. You got the inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. You have to appreciate yourself. And maybe this situation that you was dealing with, that you're now going through a separation with, you knew that this wasn't what you genuinely wanted, and you knew that this wasn't your heart desires, and you knew that this wasn't going to help you grow. This was actually going to keep you bounded. This is why you're ready to change your environment. And when you got inner goddess, I still feel like this is the divine feminine. Now, if you're dealing with a divine, like you're in separation from your divine feminine or divine masculine, I feel like at some point you felt like you wasn't in the right alignment with this person, but then you start noticing that you are in the same alignment. Maybe it was you that needed to change something about yourself. Maybe it was you that needed to heal. You had to get in touch with your emotions a little more. This is why I say you unbounded yourself from things that you once held you back from this connection. So this is why you was in separation. You had to get in communication with your inner goddess. You had to fill out your divine feminine in order to understand her. You had to make sure that this was a place. You had to make sure that during this separation, you noticed that this person, this divine feminine, has grown into her inner goddess. She's now became the person that you always thought she was going to be. And this is for masculines. I feel like this is for the masculines that's in separation from their partner. They knew they had to go through this in order to see this person as her own, to make sure that this was a safe place for them. This is good. Why is attraction here? Why is attraction here for the collective? Ooh. Listen. For some divine masculines, you're attracted to the light in this woman. If you're a divine feminine, your divine masculine is now seeking your light. You are a channel for divine healing power. I feel like some of the divine masculines are now aware of this, why they're attracted to you. Because you heal them. You heal them. You give them the nourishment to make them feel better about themselves. They see you as the pillar of light. This is what they're attracted to. The more and more that the divine feminine becomes in her power, the more and more the divine masculine becomes attracted to her because he's noticing this is her way of healing him. Oh, divine feminine, he's woke now. You are a channel for divine healing power. He sees that. He knows you're, look, you can see in both. You see the feminine in the middle. Mind, body, and soul. She's connected to the universe, the moon. She was something that spirit gave to the divine masculine emotionally to heal him. Crazy. And what do you see in the back? Water. More emotions. She heals with emotions. That is the divine feminine sweet power, baby. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Okay. Rise for yourself here. This is a lot of emotions being opened up in this reading. I'm going to tell you why right now. Because I'm free yourself, right? You got to share your voice. Speak your emotions. Step your foot into your emotions. Because that is your life. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Because there is golden opportunities once you tap in. Once you tap in, it says important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Tap into your emotions. Them doors are opening. Free yourself from the mental restrictions that is bounding you. Whether you're a feminine or a masculine, you have to step foot into your emotions now. You have to speak your truth. You have no choice because the universe is telling you you're going to lose your golden opportunities. Why is reconciliation here? Ooh. Don't back down. You're being nudged. See, listen. For some, whenever it came down to reconciliating with this person, you end up backing down because the fact of it is you still see darkness. You see very, very, very little light. It was always some type of turmoil, some type of tower moment going on. Something that was breaking down this connection. And you just felt like, why even try? I just stay in this dark ass place. Why even waste my emotions? Why even get in touch with my emotions if this was going to not be a promising situation? So that was something that was always restricting you. And this is why you're being nudged again. The fear that you have this time is because of all the other times when the reconciliations were supposed to happen, something else always end up happening behind it. But the universe is telling you, do not back down this time. Nurture it. Go for it. It says stand up for what you believe is right. Believe what you want is right. Do you want this reconciliation? Do you want to nourish this situation? Do you want to be happy? This is all based upon you now. If this world was mine. Let's see. The birds and the bees. I feel like it's going to be a reconciliation happening very, very soon. Because some people are waking up to the divinity. Yeah, they do not want to be in no situation that's not giving the same energy. And they feel like it's their time to heal. It's their time to mature from things that was always keeping them bounded. What do the angels have to say about soulmate? Breathe. I told you. In career transition. Now, see, this world is not ours. This world is shared, but your world is yours. And you can share your world with your soul partner. That's the difference. If somebody is not connected to you soulfully, you can't share your world with them because it's not in the same alignment. So, back to the reading. The angels got to say right now, when it comes down to this soulmate, it says breathe. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Let go of the old thoughts that was once surrounded around this connection. You can't feel it no more. Career transition. It says your life purpose is triggered a blessed career change. So the things that once that's triggering you, and I feel like, of course, your twin flame always gonna trigger you because it's a way of making you grow, and that's what it is. Your twin flame triggered you so much. It once made you scared. That's why you wasn't accepting the love anymore. It made you scared as fuck. But the universe telling you to breathe. It's okay. This was supposed to happen. This things is supposed to happen with you too. Because it's to nourish you. It's to replenish you. It makes you grow. What happens when you replenish and you water the garden? The flowers bloom. The sun starts to shine. It's no longer in the dark. But this is a career transition, and I don't mean like in a career transition as in a job. It could be, but it could definitely mean that it's a change in a situation so that way your life could be more abundant. Why is separation here? Why is separation here for the collective? Compassion. It says soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. You can't feel guilty about not being aligned with certain people. You can't allow people, and you can't have the harshness against people. If you're dealing with a karmic partner, you can't have the harshness against this karmic partner because you two are not aligned. Y'all both have to take this as a lesson that you need to become free from. So that way you could come into reconciliation with something that's aligned with you. And this is on both parties. And if you're a divine masculine that's separated from your divine feminine and you wasn't at some point wasn't aligned, the things that you once was bounded from that kept you restricted from this connection with your divine feminine and being safe or feeling like this was your safe place was you not have a compassion for yourself because of maybe you had repeated cycles and repeated patterns that you did things the same way and you felt like it was going to happen again with this person or with your divine feminine and you didn't want it to happen in that way. So you restricted yourself. You felt like you needed to heal yourself first. Maybe you're now understanding why the separation happened between you and this person. And it wasn't meant to harm neither one of you or keep you guys in separation. It was actually for you to actually open up your emotions to this connection a little more. Why is attraction here? You got peace. You know what to do. And clear cognizance. Yeah, we're going to say it like that. All right, so the first card I got was peace, right? On top of attraction. It says peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So the things that you're attracted to, the things that you genuinely love, the things that actually love you back, the things that make you feel whole again is the things that heal you. It says pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. The thoughts and the dreams and the synchronicities that you've been receiving has been sending you signal that Everything that makes you smile, that makes you happy, that makes you want to be all the way you in the day and the night, whether you having weak moments, struggles to remember things that was once tearing you down. It no longer bothers you because of the things that you're attracted to. Once you see the things that you're attracted to, it makes you feel whole again. It makes you feel strong. It makes you feel confident in who you are. So you have to pay attention to the thoughts and the feelings that come from different people, different things. Because it says you know what to do. You're enlightened now. You're wiser than you ever been. It says trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Your knowledge is telling you something. And I feel like it's for you to go towards the things that you're attracted to, the things that heal you. It's the things that heal you. Why is free yourself here? Do you hear this? You have to free yourself from the things that bounded you, the things that once made you hold back on your emotions. You have to speak your truths. You have to speak your feelings. Because this is something that's going to open up that opportunity that you've been waiting for. Your abundance is waiting on this. Once you free yourself mentally, because guess what this is? Angel therapy. It says, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Free yourself mentally. Allow the universe to take control because you got to go to opportunities that's waiting for you. You got to give your worries to the universe. Step into your emotions. Free yourself mentally. Stop being bounded by restrictions. Why is reconciliation here? Spread your wings, relationship harmony, and clear audience. Yee. Okay. I guess the universe said it more clear than anything. The angels actually speaking up now. Let's give them the floor because they're telling the truth. So remember I said for some of you, there's a reconciliation that's taking place. Yes, this is a reconciliation that's definitely about to take place. Because I feel like at some point, someone was afraid to come out of the darkness. They stayed in it because they've been used to that all their life. That now the universe is nudging them to not back down, to keep going forward. And then you got clear audience. It says, notice the loving guidance you're here inside your mind or from other people. Whoever this person is keeps pulling you and pulling you and pulling you out of that dark space because they speaking life into your soul. Your soulmate is speaking life into you. That's why you be nudged to reconciliate with your divine feminine. This is some of the divine feminines and divine masculines that is in communication. If you're not in communication or you have never been in communication, this is why at this time you're not around this person. But I feel like this is the majority of the people that is in communication with their twin flame. Their soulmate. Their divine counterpart. Clear audience. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Your soulmate is in your mind at all times. So in the darkest moments, that person is a person that keeps you comfort. That's what makes you still have hope to cross this dark space one day, or that you feel like you will cross this dark space. And I feel like it's more so you focusing on this reconciliation. This is what the universe is nudging for you to come up out of this. This is why the universe is telling you do not back down. You're getting the message now. You're definitely getting the message. Then you got relationship harmony. We angels are opening the heart of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So the things that once, like I said, held you back from being in this reconciliation, the universe is now taking control of. I feel like everybody that's dealing with this situation, whether it's a karmic partner and a divine feminine, everybody is ready to let go because they feel that the spirit is taking over now. The boat ride has turned, and you are no longer the captain. We are no longer the captains of our own ships. because we stayed in this dark place so long, and every time the universe keep nudging you, and they nudge the karmic partner, they nudge the divine feminine of certain things, we stay in this dark place, and that is keeping us from being in reconciliation with our counterpart, being of light. We're not doing what we're told to do. So the universe is now saying, I am not backing down. Spread your wings. It's time to fly, baby. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Like I said, for some that is being nudged by the universe to make this move, I feel like some are really not backing down. But I also feel like for some that is dealing with different people and they have karmic partners, I feel like everybody is becoming enlightened about what's taking place between this connection, this reconciliation. And they know that there's nothing or no one that can stop it. Not even the two counterparts themselves. Nobody can stop this. Not even me and death. None of that can stop this connection with your soulmate or your divine feminine or your divine masculine. Nothing at all. So, let's see. What lessons is there to be learned through this connection? What is the lessons learned through this message? What is the lessons that's being taught and the lessons that is being learned if they have not been learned already? Why is soulmate here? Courage.
Going to dance class with my friend.
This, like I said earlier, this person give you courage, or you are now going through the courage shit in order to understand this person.
Up, down, and back up again.
I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Like I said, some of you are now confident enough to deal with your soulmate. You're now understanding the connection. Why is separation here? Love and empathy. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. In love, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Like I said, I feel like some people are now understanding why they're about to go through separation with a karmic partner. And it's all in the divinity of love. Not just if you love this person or if this karmic partner love you, they know that it's no love there. The love is not what it is that's keeping you guys together. So I feel like everybody is now becoming more enlightened and being more empathetic about the situation or why you was in separation. If you are a counterpart that was in separation from your soul partner, it's saying that you're knowing why you went through separation, because you needed to have empathy about this connection and why this person and you had to be separated, so that way you both could gain an understanding of love and how love is really supposed to work. And you had to become more committed to that love. Why is attraction here? Why is attraction here for the collective? Humor. Things that make you happy. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. The things that made you not happy, you're no longer focusing on. The things that you're attracted to and that is attracted to you is the things that make you happy. Why is free yourself here? That is the lesson that you're learning. Peace. You need peace in your life. This is the lesson that you need to be learned. We're not made to go through hell. We're made to face trials and tribulations with grace and pose. It says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. You have to let go of the negative energy, the negative things, the things that is restricting you, the things that is bounding you from being happy. And why is reconciliation here? Ooh. Acceptance. You have to accept this reconciliation for what it is. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. You cannot change nothing about this reconciliation from happening. Everything you try to exhaust to keep this connection from going, every dark thing that you thought was going to happen, the universe has knocked it out the box so you can understand. This right here, I'm giving this to you. And you cannot knock it anymore. No matter how hard you try, I'm going to keep throwing this in your face. Because this is a part of your journey. This is a part of your divinity. This is a part of your, you knowing not to never let go. You are the oracle. You hold the light. This is why I'm going to keep nudging you. The universe said I'm going to keep on doing this until you finally come out of this dark space, because nobody is supposed to be in a dark space with very little emotions. That's the ugliest, grimmest thing that I could ever give to humanity. So now I'm going to tell you, you're living in sin. That's what I'm getting from this. God did not make us to be in darkness. The universe did not align us to be in darkness. That's why there's light in the daytime. We go through the darkness in order to come through to the light, to grow, to be able to accept everything that's in our world for what it is. When you start manifesting darkness in your situations, this is what is going to always reoccur in your life. So I feel like some of you are now ready to come out of that shadow, and you're listening to your voice, to the voice that spirit is giving to you. And you're now, I feel like spirit is working on everybody, because its reconciliations have to happen. Divine masculines and divine feminines have to come together in order to bring acceptance into the world, in order for acceptance to be given to each other, in order for everybody to heal. Everybody will begin to get an understanding of what reconciliations are taking place for now in this lifetime. Listen, there's many reconciliations that's happening between divine feminines and divine masculines at this time before the end of 2019. For the fact of it is, humanity has to raise its vibration. The only way for this world to heal itself, and I keep saying it, I'm going to do this project with my modeling group, and it's going to be very soon. I'm working on it with a photographer. Love heals everything. Love makes things happen. Love is the key. This is something that Dr. Martin Luther King had always said. His name did not die in vain, because no matter what, he loved. And we still remember that to this day. Certain people will remember that. No matter how much hate is against us, we still was told to love. And not only that, I do feel like that will heal the world. How can we heal the world if we don't heal ourselves? That's why humans are put on this earth. And then somebody was saying the other day that UFOs were spotted. I feel like the only way is like this. Remember how everybody talks about self-love? The way you feel about yourself is the way that everybody else is going to feel about you. If there is other life forces that is coming to this earth to destroy us, is because we are already destroying ourselves. By them sitting here watching us destroy ourselves, they go off of what the energy we portray. We already are a world of destroying one another or feeling like we're not whole. So why not destroy this planet? If this is everybody's theory that the world is going to come to an end, it's going to be like Independence Day, do you not realize the only way to save humanity is by coming together? If we respect one another as humanity on this planet, then the universe, every other planet out there will have to respect us. And the more we love ourselves, the more that we can heal the universe. And the universe will heal itself. You know why everybody keep thinking the world is coming to an end, that, you know, the earth is going to disappear in the face of the earth? I mean, the face of the universe, or the universe is non-existent, or we can't get to the universe. You know why? Because that is where spirit is laying its foundation. And this is where it's now in the process of creating a new divinity, the new world. No, this world that we live in it may not last very much longer, but I feel like everybody is being picked off this earth and placed onto the new earth for them to actually see that they learned their lessons in this lifetime. Some of us will come back into this world, some of us may not. Those that spirit may not return back to this earth to learn lessons have already graduated and excelled to being of the higher light. So if we come back in the next lifetime and we seem to run back into our soul family or our soulmate, keep in mind that there's still lessons that needed to be learned between that connection. Now, do I believe that if you're twin flame and you are in alignment and y'all learned all your lessons and you came into harmony and you're now teaching and you're also processing the things that was already made to create humanity into what it's supposed to, you did your lesson. So if you both go, guess where you're going? You're going to this new world. You're going to where the utopia is, the love, where empathy is always there. And for some that have lost their divine masculines or divine feminines to death, you're not lost. Maybe there are still some lessons you have to learn, but I do feel like you will be back connected to your soulmate. You just got to have courage to continue on in this world. So when your day do come, you will be meeting this person again. And you will be in this afterlife. You will be in another world. You will be in the new planet and you will be in harmony. You will be able to be at peace. That's why they say there is peace after death. We are living in a time of hell where everything is trying to destroy us before it builds us up. But if you keep faith in your connection and in spirit, I feel like everything is going to change for what you needed to change for. But you got to see it first in order for spirit to feel it. For spirit to know that you really want your destiny and your life path and the things that was promised to you, you have to feel it here. You have to have faith, not only in yourself, but in spirit. So I don't know. I'm going to actually conclude this reading with Angels of Abundance Oracle card. I'm going to pull 2 cards. This was a good message. And now I can go back to sleep. I had to get this out. I got a long day ahead of me. It's now almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Can I get 2 cards for the collective? Raise or promotion. No more complaining. All right. Let's read these and then we're going to end this reading. Raise or promotion. Congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is the result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So Spirit is telling you, do what you're guided to do. Do what you're guided to do. Take the lessons, learn it, let it go, and move forward. By you doing what Spirit is telling you to do, man, your abundance is waiting for you. It's right at the other end. Everything that you always dreamed about, everything that you always wanted, you can make it happen on your own. Until you got no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in spirit. This is something that restricted your life. Yes, it will be a replay of this. You gotta really pay attention to the things that spirit is given to you, because this is something that is supposed to be given to you in order for you to be happy. Like I said, if you just tuning in, yes, please go back, rewind. This is a big message. I woke up. Love makes things happen. Realize that love is what we originally was given. This was the key of life. This was forever promised to us. Pain was not always supposed to be promised to us. Hurt was not always supposed to be promised to us. Starvation, not being able to live our best lives. Is the disobedience in us that caused us not to have confidence in who we were. So this was the punishment that Spirit gave to us to break free from. Be obedient to the things that I'm giving to you in order to live your life to the best of your ability, not other people, not the people that's in your ear. Definitely go back, watch this message, because it's definitely a strong message. And I don't know, I kind of went into the Bible a little bit, and I kind of went into the modern day of the modern day snake in our ears and things like that. Like, this all plays out in one big story. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody's life is a book or a freaking movie. Like, it's just your own way of reading it and the own way of interpreting it. What seemed crazy to other people may not seem crazy to you because it's your story. So have a good morning, everybody. And if you just tuned in, definitely go back, watch the video. And I will have, listen, I have a big day tomorrow, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm ready to do this reading party because I feel like there's a big message that Spirit has for everybody at this moment for us to pay attention to. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this. Again, namaste, and I will be back probably tomorrow with some more reading.